LA, 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 la la la, goes a traveling. Hey rock stars, welcome back to my channel. On today's episode of LA's Adventures, I'm giving you a behind the scenes look at what it's like to be a full-time performer. And if you've ever wondered what it's like to build a creative career from the ground up, well, you're in the right place. It's happening right here and now. I don't have it all figured out, but let's go on this journey together. So I'll show you what I got so far. Since leaving my job as a music teacher, my life has completely transformed. Every week I balance private music lessons and band rehearsals with performances and content creating, and I'm even thinking about starting a podcast. So this past week was a perfect example of what it's like and what I do around here. Practicing piano for my gigs, performing twice in one weekend, supporting Josh at his gigs, and getting a basement ready for a podcast. It's never ending, but I wouldn't have it any other way. The other day I was listening to a podcast and they quoted Abraham Lincoln, and the quote that they went with was, "You can't fail unless you quit." So I'm here, keeping on. I'm not in competition with anybody else. I'm here to live my authentic life, and my goal is just to pay my bills with my creative outlets. I want to love harder every single day and be kind and true to who I am. I'm trying to figure out how to be happy and how to bring kindness and creativity to the world. On the weekdays, I spend more time than I'd like to on this computer. I'm over here building my social media presence, my YouTube channel. I'm trying to get more students into my private music lessons studio. I'm also growing my band into a sustainable and reliable source of income. I spend a lot of time sending emails and communicating with venues and booking agents. I spend more time than I'd like to communicating with parents about lessons, and half the time they don't even follow through with taking lessons after I give them so much information. But I guess that's just a part of the game, baby. Keeping up with such a wide variety of people and subjects can be pretty hectic, but when it's nice outside, I try and break up my screen time with going out and enjoying the nature. In 2024, I enjoyed a few too many chorizo tacos, birria tacos, and the chocolate chip cookies, y'all. So I'm not so sure if I'm fitting into last season's bikini this year, but you know. Last time we checked in January, I voiced my goal of getting healthier. So rock stars, you're holding me to it. I'm going to try and walk more. I can't necessarily promise I'll stop eating so many tacos and cookies though. You know, you just gotta live a little bit. What can I say? I'm gonna be honest, it's pretty hardcore out there right now. My allergies are killing me. I'm taking allergy meds every single day and it's still hitting me hard. I have to wash my eyes out with eye drops after my hour walks, but no pain, no gain, right? After my workout, I've procrastinated enough in the morning. It's time to get to some practicing. Even though I played these tunes for years and years, so many times, I need to practice them regularly to make sure that I'm not rusty for my shows. My last show, I wasn't 100% feeling on my piano. So it's time to step it up. Hey girl. Hey. What are we even doing down here?
Making a studio.
Making a studio for what?
For a podcast.
For a podcast? What are we going to talk about?
I don't know.
Everything.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
All of it.
Here's our space before. What are we going to do? Oh my gosh. What do you think, Ashley? So much to get to. Okay. I'm going to have to set this camera down and just get to it. Let's go. Ashley has a YouTube channel, Magical Meanders, about traveling to some spectacular places. We often vlog together and we feel like we can offer even more fabulous content through a podcast show. If you're watching this, you are seeing history in the making. We have so many fun ideas to share with you all. That's why you really should subscribe so that you know when we upload, and you can stay up to date on our journey of building a sustainable, creative channel. I mean, look at how excited we were. We cleaned this basement up so fast. No, it's not in fast mode. Why would you think that? When I was a kid, I remember joining my grandparents on a Christian band tour one weekend. Growing up, I was always in church choirs, school choirs. I always performed in musicals up to my college career. It's safe to say that music has always been my favorite way to express myself. Teaching gave me the chance to work with so many amazing students, and I'm so grateful for that experience. Seeing their musical growth over 7 years was incredibly fulfilling. But while music itself is freeing, teaching wasn't. At least not when it came to my time. All of my creative energy was going into my program, and 8 months ago, I made a decision to shift my focus. I wanted to develop my own skills and build something new, something that felt once out of reach. And now here I am pushing forward, staying positive, and working hard to grow my small businesses. Hey Rockstars, thanks for coming along for the adventures. Hey, since I know you've supported this video with a like, and of course you're subscribed, Rockstars, I've got a personal song just for you. Are you ready for me to break it down? Here we go. I wanna thank you for liking and subscribing to my channel. Yeah. I wanna thank you for liking and subscribing to my channel. Do 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 do. Hey, psst, psst. And if you haven't already subscribed, you know you still can. It's true, I'm dedicating that thank you song to any and every rock star who likes this video and is already subscribed to this channel. All right, we've started the process to getting this basement podcast ready. Throughout the week, Josh also gets shreddy to stay ready for any shows coming his way. Another part of our weekday routine is cooking dinner. Well, actually, more like Josh cooks delicious meals for us.
This is a dish that's also gone viral on Thai social media.
And guess what it's time for? It's time for Cooking with Josh. Oh, there's Josh.
Yeah, it says it's too slow, but I don't know what that means.
That means we're stupid.
We'll see.
It's stupid.
Everyone loves potatoes, but did you know there's a vegetable that's even easier to grow, tastes delicious, and needs almost no care? This is the Jerusalem artichoke.
Street stall that claims the crunchy sound of biting their pork belly is equal to the loudness of a lawnmower.
I got you,
And
close.
visit the king of crispy pork belly.
Oh man. Okay. It's been a few years actually since my last time there. What always sticks out to me is the mukbang. It's just roasted, fried to perfection. That crispy skin, it just shatters in your teeth.
Hold it
And
closer.
How is it?
Okay, so onions go in. A little sugar.
Oh yeah, that's way better.
Oops, I got lost in the sauce there with that ASMR, and that prep work had me under a spell for a minute.
Wow, thank you.
Okay, back to what I do in a week as a full-time performer. This week, I picked up a last-minute gig to host a live band karaoke show. I tried to capture some moments, but the venue was too dimly lit and it didn't turn out. Our main money-making days are Thursday through Saturday usually. Sometimes we'll get a show on Sundays if it's like Memorial Day or Labor Day and there's a bank holiday on Monday, but for the most part, it's Thursday through Saturday. Last time we did a face-to-face chat, it was in January, and I was telling you guys about my YouTube goal. Thank you so much for subbing. I still have a goal for 500 subscribers this year, so let's go. Can you guys help me with my goal? I'm on a journey for creativity, to grow a YouTube channel, to grow a band. So many things. I'm thinking of starting a podcast. I'm over here trying to stay in my own lane and just focus on my own creative outlets. So moving on to Friday night, my very own band, Hey LA, had our private party gig in town. That was so nice to be in town and not having to travel. I mean, don't get me wrong, we love to travel, but the very next day we're heading to Georgia. So I'm very thankful that this show is close to home. There's a little sample of what we've got going on in the Hey LA band. Moving on to Saturday, we packed up our stuff and headed on to Woodstock, Georgia for Josh's performance. Last time we were in town, I made a whole vlog about my time in Woodstock and what we did there. This time it was a little rainy, so I just hung out in the Mad Life venue, but it's really nice anyways. Check this place out. I'm backstage hanging out with family and friends, staying dry and cozy until the Jeremy's 10 show begins. Speaking of the show starting, it looks like they're getting ready to go on, so hey, break a leg, you guys. I'll see you out there. Oh, hey, there goes Brandy. She's my right-hand rock star over here. Her and I have declared ourselves tied for first place for #1 biggest fans of the Jeremy's 10 band. Let's go. Spending quality time with fun people and making memories that'll last forever is another reason why Josh and I do this for a living. Since leaving teaching, I've taken the time to be more connected with my peers, and I've gained more friendships and have stronger connections with others. So I hope you enjoyed this little check-in video with me. My life is all about traveling and gigging on the weekends, building a private music studio in the weekdays, and I have a few students built in, but I haven't reached my goal for the cap on how many students I want, so I'm really trying to get there. I'm also building more bands, so I have more opportunities to perform more. And I'm also trying to be consistent on making content on YouTube. So I'm gonna keep on putting out the videos, and hopefully you guys enjoy the journey. I'm not currently sponsored, and that means your support is everything. I need to look into some brand deals and some sponsorships over here, but until then, I'm trying to figure out how to diversify myself and not just put all of my eggs in one basket. Right now, I'm currently in 4 bands, and I'm thinking about starting another one. I'm working on another project, a Montessori series, but hey, if you know what that even means, talk to me about that in the comments below. I'm trying to build a business. I'm trying to build a future because being a teacher wasn't allowing me to focus on my own creativity. I have a California trip coming up in a few weeks, and that's gonna mean some fresh new vlogs for all of you. I'm so excited to stay creative. One goal I have for myself is to make more money with my small businesses than I did teaching. And oh my gosh, I don't know what I'll do with myself if that happens. Like, what's the next step? Grow the business, I guess. But man, that's the first thing I'm looking forward to. I believe it's possible, but it hasn't come to fruition yet. Just yet, but it's gonna happen. So come along for the journey as I build my empire of traveling, performing, and being creative. LA, 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 la la la, goes a traveling.